Hello, and welcome to Late Night Nostalgia, the show about stuff that you watched as a kid that you really weren't supposed to watch as a kid. And this episode is Vids. Yeah, Vids was a Channel 4 TV show hosted by Nigel Buckland and Stephane, I think that's how you pronounce his name. And it was great. I absolutely loved the show so much as a kid. I think I was about 13, 14 when I first saw Vids. It was on Channel 4 late at night, and the times shifted every so often. Never had a proper time slot, but I do remember watching it quite occasionally on like a Friday night, sometimes Saturday. And it was great. It was just about two guys running a video shop, and they just talked about the latest video movies that are just available. And some of them are crazy. You know, it's not all just about the blockbuster videos. Some of them are just mad stuff, like extreme sports, porn, weird animations, and just all sorts of things that have been released on video at the time.
This week we've got the father of underground comics, trouble in Singapore, three-fingered sex techniques, philosophical explosives, and some classic bloodthirsty swordplay.
It was absolutely great. Nigel Buckland, insane. Stephane is really funny and everything. So it was a really great show.
For those of you who like to watch young men getting a good licking in the ring. First, Boxing Clever, featuring Barry Hearn waxing eloquently about the aesthetic beauty of the perfect punch. Tastes just like one's first woodbine.
Yeah, it ran for 6 seasons, I think it was. 6 seasons of about 70 odd episodes. And each one's crazy as the other one. Because like I said, it's not just about them, you know, telling you what's been released on video this week. There's like loads of stuff they're doing. They're crazy. Especially Nigel Buckland, foul-mouthed, peroxide-haired guy, Welshman. And then you got the Scottish guy, Steph. And it was so good. It was perfect, the show. It was such a nice thing to watch. And, you know, it was late at night. I was like 13, 14. And I stayed up all night, you know, back then and everything, but it still felt like, because none of my friends knew about it when I tried to mention it, they'd never seen it, so it was my own personal little thing. It was dead nice, and I used to show a few friends, and they kind of liked it, but it was just my show that was on once a week, and I loved it so much, and I was gutted when it wasn't on anymore, but you can see the episodes still on YouTube, so try and look for them.
Up next, the washing machine, which has barely begun its pre-rinse cycle when the police are called to an apartment after one of the trio of sisters living there discovers a dismembered corpse in the washing machine. On inspection, there's no trace of the unusual laundry, but the inspector involved finds himself drawn into the women's bizarre world as each sister in turn attempts to implicate the others in the supposed murder.
Yeah, got any biscuits?
But yeah, absolutely brilliant show. So yeah, so that's what late night nostalgia is all about. It's just stuff that you watched when you were younger, like wasn't really meant for you, but you watched it anyway. So yeah, that is Vids. So please leave a comment below and let me know if you remember Vids. Did you watch Vids? It's not so much I can say about the program. Just check it out if you want to. It's absolutely brilliant. It was when Channel 4 was still absolutely brilliant, because now, honest, Channel 4 doesn't deliver anything anymore, but back then it had so many great things that I used to watch late at night, and Vids was one of the top ones that I used to watch. It was dirty. It's hard to explain. It was a dirty show. It was grimy. It was raw. It was just everything I really, really liked. I think it was perfect. I absolutely loved it.
Sammo Hung, an old friend who earns a living as a thief, and Yoon Bio, a young cop who's Jackie's superior on the force. The three of them deal out their own private justice while trying to rescue a captured British admiral from the evil clutches of the pirate leader Sampo.
Now, I've always been a big fan of the heady combination of comedy and killing, and the intensely choreographed fight sequences are a wonder to behold. Bruce Willis, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone can stick their Planet Hollywood beef burgers up their overfed arseholes. They wouldn't last a nanosecond in a Jackie Chan film.
So yeah, that was Vids. So leave a comment below and tell me if you remember it. Thanks for watching. This has been Late Night Nostalgia.